In the eastern corner of India lies West Bengal, a state known for its rich cultural heritage, intellectual tradition, and once booming industrial economy. However, over the last few decades, the state has seen a dramatic decline in its economic and political influence. At the same time, the rise of a new political force, the Trinamool Congress (TMC), under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee, has reshaped West Bengal's political landscape. What led to the downfall of a state that was once a shining star of India's progress? And how did the TMC, a grassroots party, rise to power? Let's unravel the secrets behind this transformation. The downfall of West Bengal. West Bengal's decline started during the late 20th century. Primarily during the rule of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, or CPI-M, which held power for 34 years. Economic stagnation, driven by policies that discouraged industrial investment and fostered labor unrest, was a key factor. Once thriving industries like jute, steel, and manufacturing witnessed massive closures as companies fled due to the militant trade unionism and frequent strikes. This not only led to job losses but also triggered a brain drain, with skilled workers leaving the state for better opportunities elsewhere. Additionally, the education system, once the pride of the state, began to deteriorate. The politicization of educational institutions led to a decline in academic standards and innovation. Over time, West Bengal's intellectual dominance eroded, further weakening its position in India. Agricultural stagnation followed, with the initial gains from land reforms failing to translate into long-term agrarian prosperity. Moreover, political violence and the Cadre Raj created a climate of fear, where dissent was often met with suppression. As voters became disillusioned with the CPI-M's autocratic methods, they sought an alternative, which came in the form of Mamata Banerjee and her Trinamool Congress. The rise of the Trinamool Congress (TMC). The emergence of the TMC in 1998, led by Mamata Banerjee, marked the beginning of the end for the CPI-M. Banerjee, a fiery grassroots leader, built her image as a relentless fighter against the authoritarian rule of the Left Front. Her ability to connect with ordinary citizens made her a beacon of hope, especially for those frustrated by the CPI-M's policies. The turning point for Banerjee and the TMC came with the land acquisition controversies in Singur and Nandigram in the mid-2000s. The Left Front's attempts to forcibly acquire farmland for industrial projects met with massive protests, which Banerjee led with fierce determination. These movements galvanized the rural electorate, who saw her as their champion. Her victory in these struggles paved the way for the TMC's landslide win in the 2011 state elections, ending the 34-year reign of the CPI-M. Mamata Banerjee's populism and governance. Once in power, Mamata Banerjee implemented a series of populist policies aimed at addressing the needs of the rural poor and marginalized communities. Her flagship programs, such as Kanyashri, for girls' education, and Sabuj Sathi, free bicycles for school children, endeared her to the masses. By focusing on welfare schemes and improving infrastructure, she strengthened her political base, particularly among women and rural voters. Her governance style emphasized direct communication with the people, with frequent public rallies and interactions. This approach helped her maintain a close connection with voters, positioning her as a leader who cared about their day-to-day concerns. Strategic cadre system and development initiatives. While Banerjee criticized the CPI-M's cadre-based politics, she built her own decentralized party structure. The TMC's grassroots organization allowed her to maintain tight control over local leaders and constituencies. This political machinery ensured that her party could quickly mobilize support during elections and crisis. Economically, West Bengal under Banerjee shifted focus toward development and industrial investment. Though challenges remain, efforts to attract business and improve infrastructure have started to reshape the perception of the state. Sectors like tourism and IT have seen growth, and her government has worked to shed the image of West Bengal as hostile to industry. Balancing secularism and cultural politics, Mamata Banerjee has also navigated the complex cultural and religious landscape of West Bengal with skill. While maintaining a secular image, she has secured the support of minority communities, especially Muslims. Simultaneously, she has invoked Bengali cultural pride, using icons like Rabindranath Tagore and Subhas Chandra Bose to appeal to a sense of regional identity. This dual approach has helped her consolidate support across various sections of society. Conclusion: the downfall of West Bengal was a slow but steady process, rooted in decades of economic mismanagement, political violence, and voter disillusionment under the Left Front. However, Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress rose by tapping into the frustrations of the people and offering a vision of hope. Through her grassroots activism, populist policies, and strategic leadership, she has transformed the political landscape of West Bengal. Today, the TMC is the dominant force in the state, and Banerjee's journey from a firebrand opposition leader to the chief minister reflects the changing fortunes of a once declining state.